Sometimes, the quietest corners of the world give rise to the most extraordinary stories. In a small, unremarkable village nestled between rolling hills and ancient woods, lived a young man named Elias. He was neither a warrior nor a scholar, neither exceptionally strong nor notably clever. Elias was, by all accounts, ordinary, a humble apprentice to the village blacksmith, tending fires and shaping metal, content with the rhythm of simple days. Yet fate has a way of seeking out the unlikeliest of heroes. One crisp autumn morning, as dew still clung to golden leaves and the mist lingered over the fields, a rumor swept through the village. Far beyond the woods, a shadow had fallen upon the neighboring towns, a mysterious darkness that stole away livestock, withered crops, and left a chill in every heart. Fear spread like wildfire, and the villagers gathered in anxious clusters, whispering prayers and tales of old. Elias listened quietly, his heart heavy with a mixture of curiosity and dread. He had always admired the stories of brave knights and daring adventurers, but never imagined such burdens would come to rest on his own shoulders. Yet as the days passed and the darkness crept closer, something stirred within him, a faint but persistent call, urging him to act. It was not courage at first that drove Elias, but a sense of duty to those he loved. His mother, frail and ailing, depended on the meager income his work provided. His friends, who laughed with him under the stars, now looked to him with silent hope. The village elders, wise and weary, saw in him a spark that even he had not recognized. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky with streaks of crimson and gold, Elias made his decision. He would journey beyond the woods to face the darkness that threatened his home. With nothing but a battered cloak, a sturdy walking stick, and the blessings of the villagers, he set out alone, his heart pounding with fear and anticipation. The journey was perilous. The forest was thick with twisted roots and whispering shadows, and the path ahead seemed to vanish at every turn. Night after night, Elias pressed on, guided only by starlight and the memory of his village. Hunger gnawed at him, and exhaustion threatened to overwhelm him, but still he continued, driven now by a strange, growing resolve. At the edge of the forest, Elias encountered the source of the spreading darkness, an ancient, wounded creature, forgotten by time and tormented by pain. Its sorrow echoed through the land, twisting nature itself into a reflection of its agony. Most would have fled, but Elias did not. Instead, he remembered the lessons of the forge, the patience required to shape stubborn metal, the gentle strength needed to mend what was broken. With trembling hands, Elias approached the creature. He spoke softly, offering comfort rather than fear, compassion rather than violence. Slowly, the creature's anger subsided, its wounds revealed beneath layers of grief. Elias tended to these wounds, using herbs and kindness, until at last the creature's pain eased and the darkness began to lift. When Elias returned to his village, the people rejoiced. The fields were green again, the air sweet with promise. Yet the greatest change was not in the land, but in Elias himself. No longer did he see himself as ordinary. He understood now that heroism is not the absence of fear, but the courage to act in spite of it. Destiny, he realized, does not always seek out the boldest or the strongest. It sometimes finds the humble and transforms them through acts of quiet bravery. Elias's story became legend, a tale passed down through generations, reminding all who hear it that when destiny strikes, even the most unlikely among us can rise to meet it, and in so doing, change the course of fate itself.